Question. Let E1 and E2 be two events such that P of E1 equal to 0.3, P of E1 union E2 is 0.4 and P of E2 equal to X. Find the value of X if first part E1 and E2 are mutually exclusive, second part E1 and E2 are independent. So in this question we have two parts. When events are mutually exclusive, how to solve, and when events are independent, how to solve. Okay, so here we will come to know the difference between mutually exclusive and independent events. Now in this question given E1 and E2 be two events such that P of E1 equal to 0.3, P of E1 union E2 is 0.4 and P of E2 is unknown. We need to find P of E2 which is X. Okay, so in the first part we have to find when E1 and E2 are mutually exclusive. We know when two events are mutually exclusive, their intersection is a null set. That is E1 intersection E2 is 5 or null set. Now if E1 intersection E2 is null set, we can say probability of E1 intersection E2 is equal to 0 and probability of E1 union E2 equal to probability of E1 plus probability of E2. We don't have to consider probability of E1 intersection E2 since it is 0. So probability of E1 union E2 is given as 0.4 equal to probability of E1 is 0.3 plus probability of E2 is X. Therefore, X is equal to 0.4 minus 0.3 which is equal to 0.1. So, in the first part when E1 and E2 are mutually exclusive, X is equal to 0.1. Now, let us see if E1 and E2 are independent events. We know when E1 and E2 are independent events, probability of E1, so this is second part, probability of E1 intersection E2 is equal to probability of E1 into probability of E2 when E1 and E2 are independent events. So probability of E1 intersection E2 is equal to probability of E1 is given as 0.3 and P of E2 is X. So probability of E1 intersection E2 is 0.3x. Now we have probability of E1 union E2 is equal to probability of E1 plus probability of E2 minus probability of E1 intersection E2. Substituting the values, we get 0.4 equal to probability of E1 is 0.3 plus probability of E2 is X minus 0.3x. Now simplify this. When simplifying we get 0.7x equal to 0.1. So x is equal to 0.1 divided by 0.7 which is equal to 1 by 7. Therefore, when E1 and E2 are independent events, x is equal to 1 by 7.